Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Playoffs of Life podcast with your host, Adrian Hatcher. Y'all know what we do on the pod. This is a pod about basketball, lifestyle, and finances in that order. But most of the time we go off the top. I got a special guest today for y'all. I know last episode we did do another interview with a fellow rapper, Shino AP. But today I got a good friend of mine who is an aspiring model, who is very uplifting and positive. And I'm pretty sure when you listen to her, you will get the same reaction that I got when I first met her. So without further ado, I am going to introduce Miss Bree Miller. Let them know who you is, Bree.
Hey, greetings. I'm Bree. I'm saying
You could go, keep going.
my full name is Bria Miller. My middle name is Sinai, after Sinai Lathan. You know, she's an actress, she's a model, she's a black queen, you know. Love that. I'm a model. I plan to be on the cover of every magazine, every billboard. You'll probably see me all day, every day, and be like, dang, she kind of fine. Yeah, that's gonna be me. I'm natural. I have short hair. It's like 2 inches, maybe less. I have a little brother. His name's Christian. Call him Nugget because he's a little nugget. I got 2 parents. They're very loving, you know. I'm adopted. I was adopted when I was 7.
Don't let me interrupt you. Go ahead.
And
Get it out.
what else? I'm 20 years old. I think I'm single.
You think?
Yeah, I think I'm 20.
You think you 20 and you think you single?
I think so.
Both ways?
Both.
You sure?
I think so.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Okay, I just wanted to get straight for the pod. Go ahead.
Yes, I think I'm single, and I'm pretty sure that I'm 20. You know, we gotta run it back over the birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? See what the dealio is. I'm a Capricorn. You know, apparently we're supposed to be like quote unquote crazy, but I'm really sweet and caring. I just have communication issues. What you think?
I mean, like, the whole Capricorn thing, I don't really know the signs like that. Like, what I do know is about Pisces, since I'm a Pisces.
Yes.
But most of the time, like, when people bring up their signs, I have to go look it up in that moment. Because when they tell me about their signs, it's like I'm a Capricorn, y'all. It's like they expect me to know, I got like a ferocious personality, or I'm not really talkative or whatever. And I'd be confused sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But for those of y'all who wanted to get to know a little bit more about Bree, she dropped her whole entire bio for you. I just thought she was going to have to drop her name and like her social media or something. But y'all got to know everything about this girl. So
I'm so sorry.
That takes time out of me. Like, I don't have to say nothing else. We can get straight into the questions. If that's cool with you.
Yeah. Also, talking about social media.
Put your plug.
Okay. You can follow me on Instagram at its.sanna_. You can follow me on Snapchat at bis.cuit19 because I'm a biscuit and I made it when I was 19. Do I have a Twitter? No, I don't. Yeah,
you should have a Twitter.
Yeah, I have a Twitter, but I don't really be on Twitter.
You need to fix that. Unless you don't think so, but I'm saying, like, being an aspiring model, like, I think Twitter will help you.
Twitter's not my
It
platform, though.
could be, though. Like, as a model, you're diverse.
Yes, and I definitely understand that, but my main platform is Snapchat because I can take a quick little selfie, put a cute little filter on it, boom, post it. Everybody's like, double tap on Instagram.
Okay.
So you can take the picture on Snapchat, post it to Instagram.
No, yeah, you got the game plan. I'm not an aspiring model, so I'm good.
You could be.
I'm good. I know I could be.
Yeah, you're very handsome.
Actually, I literally was on Facebook the other day, and I was talking to this girl named Ashley B. If any of the listeners know who I'm talking about, Ashley B. Ashley B. She's an aspiring songwriter, and she just posted she put a post on Facebook saying like she needed an attractive guy for a music video. I hit her, I DM'd her. I was like, do you still need a good looking guy that can be on your video? Because I'm interested. Just because I wanted to do it for fun.
You think you're pretty good looking?
I'm so goddamn good looking.
You think so?
The people on the pod probably won't ever know because I haven't done video yet, but I'm pretty sure you know, right?
I'm kind of blind.
You ain't gotta lie.
Yes, you're very good looking.
There we go.
Actually.
And you are very beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I made it a point of letting you know that. Like for those of y'all on the pod, like trust me, Bree over here, when she says she's trying to be an inspiring model, it's a fact that she can go for this. This is a dream that can be true eventually. We just got to give her some
money,
some support.
Oh.
Money helps. Money definitely helps.
Money, yeah.
But you being an inspiring model, like what got you towards modeling? Like what was the thing that made you say, I'm gonna go for this?
I'm really that's like a really good question because growing up I was like bullied a lot because I was really skinny and I was really lanky. And if you don't know what that means, it just means like tall and slender and just like a Slim Jim. And as I got older, like 10th grade, came back from summer, hit a growth spurt. Everybody was like, who is that? It's me. I'm Bree. You know me. I was like, oh, okay. So after,
glow up. You had to glow up. You had to glow up.
Yeah,
girl. Okay.
So after that, I was just like, I really tried to always be very confident. And after 10th grade, I was just like, I'm skinny. I'm kind of thick. I'm slim thicky. And
what was that? Slim thicky?
Slim thicky.
Right. You said that multiple times, and I always like let it slide because I don't.
You don't know what it is?
I mean, it's slim thick, but it's
slim
like
thicky. And
I think I've told you before. You could like come up with words and put them in the actual dictionary.
I really could.
So that word, I'm pretty sure no one has trademarked yet. So take that. So? Make some money off that. Make some cups. Thicky. You modeling? Oh my God, you could model with a cup. This is Slim Thicky on it.
Oh my gosh, a t-shirt that's like a crop top, show a little underboob.
We got this business going already. Facts,
Let's
bro. Let's get it.
All right.
But other than that, with you still being an inspiring model, what was one of the things that you can confidently say, or one of the people you can confidently say supported you so far on your journey to be a model?
My brother.
And I met your brother.
Yeah.
He's
interesting
little nugget for sure.
Yes, he is.
For sure.
My brother has always been my number one supporter because like growing up in the system, like you always have to be really, really close. And I raised him for a while. So I was just like, that's my baby. That's my nugget. You know what I'm saying? And he was always like, don't let these haters tell you that you're not pretty, but then will call me ugly. Mm-hmm. And I was like, thanks, nugget. And he'd be like, okay, turd. And then he'll be like, love you, and walk out the room. Now
he has a weird way of supporting people.
He really does.
But it's a good way though. I mean,
yeah,
it works
that's
for you.
my baby.
Mm-hmm. He supported me, honestly, when he told me, he was telling me about a video game or something, and he supported me through the whole night. He was like, bro, we can make it. He's like, me and you, we can rule tonight. We can literally go 12 hours straight on a video game. I'm like, bro, I need sleep. I need to make a podcast episode. Like, but he like him cussing me out led to me actually staying on with him for another few hours before I gave up. But if he didn't cuss me out, I'm pretty sure I would have just took a nap immediately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's a good thing to know that your brother supports you. Anybody else that you can point to so far in your journey?
My parents. Of course,
yeah.
Funds.
Mm-hmm.
My church family, they're mad supportive. They always like told me growing up, like, you know you're gonna be a model.
Mm-hmm.
Your outfit's always on point, baby. Mm-hmm. And your makeup, ooh, child, I bet you got all the little men swooning for you. Oof. I'd be like, child, honey, I wish.
Now we ain't gonna walk past that. You do have like men constantly trying to talk to you, look you up and down.
I can't control that though.
No, I'm not saying you can't. Just being like naturally a beautiful woman, like that's the first thing. And Pete, speaking from a guy's perspective, like seeing you, like there's that little thought in the back of our heads, like, damn, or she is smoking, or whatever you want to call it, beautiful and like fit and magnificent, whatever you want to like label it as. That's just kind of like how guys, that's the first thought we have, even though we don't mean to do it. And some guys are bold enough to just say it. Yeah. Like look at you and just say, hey, I get that what up, beautiful, or more disrespectfully, like catcall you, or
dang, ma.
Yeah.
What that thing do?
Yeah, you've heard that multiple times.
Sit in chairs, okay? Lay in the bed, okay? Eat food.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, man, they don't stop no matter what.
No, never.
So how do you deal with that? Like as a beautiful girl, as a beautiful black woman, let me make sure to shout that out. As a beautiful black woman, how does our queens deal with men catcalling?
In all honesty, sometimes it does get a little hard because it's like, I understand that I look good, but I'm not an animal. And I just feel like from a woman's perspective, we see that's your like primal instinct to be like ooga ooga, you know what I mean? Like
sometimes can't help it, but go ahead.
So for me, like I usually try to ignore it, or sometimes I just be like thanks and keep it pushing. But if it's just too much, I really just ignore it. But if it's like, oh, girl, you look good. I'm like, thanks, boo. And keep it pushing.
Okay. So for future reference, like for any guys listening or anybody that gets a chance to listen to the pod, how would you want a guy to approach you? Just from a woman's perspective, what is it that y'all actually want guys to do when we try to talk to you, or just let you know how beautiful you are?
That's a good question.
And I know it's tough. because we probably like done all the wrong possible when coming up to you. So thinking of a good way, you probably don't necessarily like trust the guy. You know, just, oh, that was actually not disrespectful the way he came to me.
Yeah.
But,
okay. Let me see. See, for me personally, I'm a pansexual. So I'm attracted to your personality.
Okay.
I don't care how you look. You could look like the prince, or you could look like the frog. And I'd be like, but what that personality do?
Okay.
How's that intellect?
Okay.
What's your banter like?
Now it doesn't hurt, does it, to just look good?
No.
It just adds. It's like just extra sugar.
It's like
in the Kool-Aid. Cake. Okay.
In the Kool-Aid.
You don't even drink Kool-Aid. Why are you doing that?
I don't drink. You know what? I don't drink a lot of sugar.
No, you don't.
I don't eat a lot of sugar.
But
well, I lied. I do eat sugar, but I don't drink a lot of sugar or caffeine.
Yeah.
Stains my teeth. Gotta have nice teeth. I'm a model.
Now, was I the first person to introduce you to Kool-Aid, or was that was, or that's something you knew about? You just
I knew about it. I would make it for like my family, like when I was younger, because they always have me making the teas and the cornbread and the cakes and the pies and all of that. So, no, I knew about it. I never, not my thing. It's too sweet. Can I say that?
Say what you want.
I like white people Kool-Aid.
Oh, I thought you was about to say I like white people. What about white people Kool-Aid makes you say, so good?
It's not too much sugar. See, black people, y'all pour the whole bag in. Light-skinned people, they pour half the bag in. And some white people...
That's it. Go ahead.
Do the correct measurement. Or some white people be like, just a spoonful in the whole carafe. Picture, excuse me.
Okay, so I gotta make sure to let somebody else mix the Kool-Aid when I got you coming over. Or if we're at a party and we just see it, we gotta make sure to ask who mixed the Kool-Aid.
We gotta ask.
Okay. But back to that original question. Just what was one thing that you would think you would want a guy to do the way he approached you at all?
I wouldn't want him to comment on my physique.
Okay.
I don't want them after a couple dates. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We cuddling up. Okay, you boo, you bae. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But first impressions matter.
Okay.
So you always want to give out the best first impression. So if you walking up to a shorty and you saying, "Dang girl, that trunk, whew, okay, what's up with you?"
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten that. That's the only reason I said it.
I got you.
If you walk up to a woman and say, "Wow, you are so beautiful. You just immediately caught my eye. And I would love to get to know you more." That sounds a little bit more
mature.
Yes.
Okay. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I think I would do in that situation, just because if I knew the information I knew immediately and then I had to talk to a girl, I would probably have to like see what she's doing or see what she's wearing or see what she's about. Like she's
what
where
do you
she's
mean,
shopping.
See where she's wearing?
Like what I'm saying is like, okay, if she's wearing like a shirt with a insignia or something that said like Dreamville, then I could assume that maybe she was a J. Cole fan, right?
Okay.
So I could go up and I'd be like, "Hey, are you a J. Cole fan?" Like start the conversation and then build, because we don't know, as guys, we don't know anything about you at this point other than you're just insanely beautiful and we're attracted to you. So for me as a guy, I like to find commonality somewhere before I approach. If it is disrespectful to go and just say you're beautiful, you know, of course I probably would do that, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily disrespectful. I think you definitely have to work your way in. And being that a lot of men are more attracted to natural women, if like you in the store, really smooth, this is the smoothest trick in the book. You're looking at hair care products, you see the honey, walk up to her, "Do you know if this is good for my hair? I'm trying to get my curls like yours because they just look so voluptuous."
Big word right there. Look that up. How you spell voluptuous real quick?
Dictionary.
Go ahead though. Go ahead.
And she gonna be like, "Baby, don't use that for your hair. Use this one." And she gonna point you to where you need to go. So it's just, it's little things. Okay. It's noticing the little things. Her curl pattern, what kind of, like, what she smells like. If she walk past you, get a whiff, be like, "Is that Dolce & Gabbana?" Or whatever, however that she say.
I don't know that nigga, but
I don't know him.
I know he's expensive. Facts.
Is that Gucci?
Okay, I know him. Is that him, Gucci? Is that yeah, well, I know Gucci Man. But is that way? Is Gucci Man and Gucci the same?
Two different things.
Okay, just wanted to get that separated. Like I assumed it was separate, but I wasn't sure.
Is Victoria's Secret Victoria?
I mean, they got the same name.
Is Victoria a man or a woman?
A woman, right? Oh, it's a man? See, I didn't know that. I ain't gonna even lie. Victoria's Secret. Victoria's a man? Yo, that's crazy. Y'all, drop a voice message if you knew that Victoria was a man, because I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure Victoria is a man.
No, you ain't gotta look it up. We look it up after the pod. Yeah, because I know if it's actually a woman, I'm gonna feel good about that. But
I'm
if it's
pretty
actually
sure
a man,
Victoria is a man with like clear, like porcelain blonde hair.
Porcelain blonde hair.
Yeah, like.
He's got it really extravagant with that.
But lighter.
Okay. Well, I got to do my research, and obviously you got to do your research.
I'm pretty sure. I've seen the commercial. Not the commercial, but you know I'm a model, so we look up these things. I had an interview with the Victoria's Secret brand.
Yeah.
They told me I was too thick.
That's not a problem.
That is a problem for them.
Well, they ain't the people
I could have been making bank.
You could have been making day bank, but now you're gonna be making your own bank.
I know.
They ain't the only people out there.
Oh yes, honey, I know.
Okay, go ahead, model. Okay, model. Well, seeing as you are an inspiring model, the road to get there's different challenges and there's different ways to take it. So I'm assuming that you've had different jobs that you've worked with, whether it's the basic customer service, or if you working at Wally World or McDonald's. What's the worst job that you ever had, and what's the best job you've ever had up to this point? in your life?
No shade.
You ain't got to throw shade, but throw it anyway.
No, I was telling you no shade.
I know why you saying that, but go ahead.
The worst job I have ever had was at Reinhardt's. Because it wasn't the working, like, it wasn't the proper professional work environment for some of those people that are there. And I just feel like it's a lot going on in a short amount of time. And I just didn't like the way they handle things. I have two, like, best work environments, actually. The first one would have to be Kohl's. I loved working at Kohl's.
I always thought about working there, too.
It's nice. I made money.
What happened there?
Oh. They accused me of eating $4 candy bars.
You get fired for that?
Yes.
You know, we're going to do an episode where we just talk about stuff that it seems like you can get fired for that I know for a fact I've done. Because there's some stuff I've done in a restaurant, and there's some stuff I've done outside of a restaurant at other jobs where I know for a fact if $4 candy bars are going to get me fired, then I've done way worse.
And they only were 3 pieces.
What type of candy was it?
Godiva.
You got names for me today I've never heard of. That's a candy bar?
You don't know what Godiva candy bars is?
Oh, I know Kit Kat. I know Milky Way. I know Snickers.
Those are generic, though. That's like the Nike of candy bars.
So what is Godiva? Like the
Yeezy.
No, the elegant, weird ass candy then?
Yeah, it's elegant and weird. Yeah, like Yeezys.
Yeah,
they're dumb expensive, but
I don't like.
No offense,
either.
Yeezy.
Yeah, no
They're
offense,
ugly.
Kanye. If you listen, please be on the pod.
His name is Kanye.
Yeah, girl, you learning a lot today. If Yeezys weren't as expensive, would you still buy them? Like say
probably for my brother.
For your brother, okay.
Or no, not my brother. I lied. He does not take care of tennis shoes. I'd probably buy them for like someone I was dating. But,
okay.
You know, a sneakerhead.
Okay.
Because not everybody likes tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I do not.
Facts.
I wear heels 25.8.
So other than the money, what else made Kohl's the best job you've ever had?
I loved working with those people. They were just so fun. And I definitely was not the only Black person there. Half the staff was Black. My manager was Black. And she was the best. And we just had so much fun. It was Liddy in the city. It was Liddy in the city. Yes. And they let me work doubles whenever I wanted to.
That does sound like a dream job, actually. What about vacation time? Was that like a Kohl's policy?
You get vacation time after. No, that was. You get vacation time after They have a 90-day probationary period. And excuse me.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
You had like a burp session just now.
Yeah. Anyway.
Go ahead.
After your 90-day probationary period, after you were officially hired, her breath smells like jerk chicken.
Let me see. Damn, my nose is fucked up. I don't smell nothing. I'm sorry.
Are you sick?
I'm not, bro. But I told you before, like I have old man tendencies because I swear I can't hear y'all sometimes, and I definitely can't smell what you just had.
And I had that hours ago.
Yeah. So I don't know. Old man tendencies always be popping up on me. It's something I can't help though.
And going to sleep at 7:30 in the.
That's normal.
That is not normal
for a 23-year-old who's busy all day.
No.
Who's busy all day.
Like, yeah, but they still stay up till the dawn comes out and party.
If you gonna go by
you don't even party.
Guys, if we gonna go by the whole, because I like to inspire on this pod, just like I like to tell people stories. If you are going to achieve things in life, you do not have to go by the models that people set. There are some things out there in the world, like when they tell you those that work late to the latest time at night, they the ones that make the money because they put in more and more time. That is incorrect because you can
leave early and still make more money than the person that stayed late.
Exactly. Like there's so many successful people in life that woke up when they wanted to wake up, but they used the time that they were awake like correctly, and they were able to do what they needed to do. They didn't have to stay up all night just to be successful. Tyra, but I love that plug too, because me and you were just talking about America's Next Top Model. but I'm pretty sure, like you just said, she does what she wants. Now, when she first started the business, I remember her talking during the episode. She was like, she couldn't get everything she wanted, but once she had that power, and she was as confident as the Tyra Banks we know nowadays, she set her own standards.
Woo Chile.
I don't know who that is.
Woo Child.
Woo Child.
I say Woo Chile.
Is that a brand?
No, it's not a brand.
What is it?
You know how?
Woo Child. Like Woo Child.
Yes.
Okay. Did I do it right?
I guess.
Oh, okay. We gonna go with that.
You know I'm uncultured.
You're not uncultured.
A little bit. You know I'm a little bit uncultured.
Your level of uncultured is better than mine.
Yeah, you're a white boy.
Yeah, it wasn't until I hit 21 that I realized I could just be black and be normal. Like I was so mixed. You know what I'm saying? I was back and forth with it.
I'm pretty sure that there's a white woman that lives inside of me.
Okay, we're going to take a break right there. Yo, so we're going to take a quick break for the Players of Life podcast, guys, and we will be right back. Y'all have a good time. Get some food in your bellies. Get a drink of water, and we'll be right back with Bree Miller as she talks more with us about her life, maybe relationships. Maybe we'll get into that.
Okay.
Oh, look at her. And we'll start talking about just more things that we want to get to know about her. Y'all, we will see you in a bit.
Peace.
Yo. Welcome back to the Players of Life podcast with your host, Adrian Hatcher, and my guest, Bree Miller. Let's get it. Okay. So we went and got ourselves some oatmeal pies and some water. So plug in the voice messages at anchor./Playhouse of Life and let me know your favorite snack and your favorite drink if you want, or you can leave a question about some of the questions we've been asking Bree, whether or not a recruiter hears this. You know, Bree is always up for a job, an opportunity.
Not anything.
Not anything? Okay, you're right.
Not anything.
I'm gonna let you actually plug yourself. Go ahead.
You gonna let me plug myself?
Yeah. Okay. No, that came out so wrong. For anybody that is willing to hire my girl, or anybody that is in the modeling business, I will let Bree describe what you should expect from such an amazing person. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, firstly, I can see my headshots, and I'm 5'8.5", which is actually average model height according to Tyra Banks. She does get a few girls that are shorter, and I googled it, so I'm pretty sure that's right, unless it's on Wikipedia. I'm rambling. Anyways,
Go ahead.
I have short hair, like I said. For about my first 2 years, you should not expect to see me in any lingerie, bikinis, or anything that's showing too much, because I do have a very nice physique, and I'm learning that if you show it off straight off from the bat, that's all that they're gonna want to see. Standards. So that's just one thing that I will not do. I'm fun, you know. I got a bubbly personality. Okay. But when it's time to get to business, I be ready for business. I don't play mini games, you know. I don't. Cooking diary does not count.
We can get into that later.
And I'm serious about modeling. Like, I'm not one to be a doctor or to be like a math teacher. I don't like math, first of all. If anything, the only other field I could see myself in is doing something that does involve children or involves cooking. But modeling is my like whole true like entire passion.
Mm-hmm.
I see myself like when I open up magazines, I'm like, yeah, that's me right there. I know her face different, but that's my body. That's me. I see me. There I am. I look at billboards. Wow, she's gorgeous. And then just picture myself up there looking like a baddie.
I mean, it's definitely possible, and like, trust me, you have a lot of confidence when it comes to modeling. That's obvious, like even for those listening right now. But with all that confidence, I can just like guess that it's probably really competitive in your field, especially like an aspiring young model. Like you probably have people gunning for your spot all the time.
Gunning. So yes, modeling is a very competitive thing to go into. It's like you have females that may look exactly like you, but they're a little bit thicker, or they're skinnier, or their hair is longer, or their teeth are straighter or whiter, or their hair is curly and not coarse. They got darker complexions, lighter complexions, fair skin, darker skin. It's a lot to even think about going into this field, because everybody wants to be you. So yeah.
I mean, I can see where your drive comes from. Like somebody constantly like trying to be you or just be in your spot. Like,
yeah,
that is definitely like something hard to deal with. Just being like in a field with communications, like, I haven't faced a lot of adversity so far, but I'm pretty sure once you get into the overall like hierarchy of it, to where it's like, oh, the big boys, like I'm pretty sure like you just don't get into the big boys club without having to fight somebody over that spot.
Exactly, yeah. Just like acting, I also want to be an actress. So
a model, actress,
nanny.
Oh man,
kids love me.
I told you before,
animals love me.
You could be a Black Mary Poppins. You could make that movie, star in it. You could get that thing done.
Mary Poppins was scary though. Oh no, that's Nanny McPhee.
Okay, yeah, you're confusing.
I'm thinking of Nanny.
Because Mary Poppins, I know, like, had a song every 10 minutes. The kids loved her, followed her wherever she went. I'm talking about on a flying umbrella and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, like, you have such an uplifting presence. Like, for those of y'all who are trying to get to know Bree, so I think the best way for me to explain it is to explain the first time I met her. So I met Bree when I at the place that I was working. And when I met Bree, she was I don't even want to really say reserved, but very like careful with who she talked to, because the minute she walked through the door, she was like talking to her boss. And then my boss introduced me to her.
Yeah.
And then, first impressions is for a guy, damn, she beautiful. But what came out was, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
And I don't know what was going through Bree's mind, but actually, what was going through your mind?
I was like, oh, he is so fine.
Let's get it out. That's the answer I want to hear. That's what I wanted. That's the whole reason I did this episode. That's all I got. So thank you for listening to the Playoffs of Life podcast, y'all. No, actually, I'm playing.
I was like, okay.
But yeah, and after getting to know her, like just for that day, like I think it was kind of like that moment where you just, because I love positive people. Like I love positivity and I love having fun at work. And I really never had a day where I clicked with somebody like so quickly at work that I was just comfortable around them. Like I think we even came up with a dance.
Yeah.
We came up with like a slogan. I gave you like book ideas. Like I got really like in tune with your vibe.
Yeah.
I was ready to give you shit. Like I mean like
you did. You gave me a book.
Yeah, well, yeah, good advice. I just wanted to let the listeners know I don't just mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was giving you like books and I was giving you
donut
knowledge and which I gotta get you a donuts.
And I gotta get you some Popeyes.
We made bets.
We made bets.
Promises. to the point where I owe Bree I owe her a box of donuts, and I owe her some other things, and you owe me Popeyes
with red beans and rice and strawberry Fanta, I think.
Strawberry or orange. I think they got either one. The drink wasn't the biggest concern. It was you got it. It was chicken and the red beans and rice.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if you get me a 3-piece or if you get me the Popeyes chicken sandwich, either way, as long as you have the red beans and rice, it's supposed to be though. Mm-hmm. That's the whole reason Popeyes came into the game. Okay, because they got crack chicken, so they can have like a multi-billion-dollar business. But as long as you had the red beans and rice on the side, I was cool.
You was cool. So cool. If I just got you a large red beans and rice, how'd you feel?
I'll marry you, maybe.
Maybe.
Now, you know what? Mary, if you give me a red beans and rice, it's a maybe. If you give me a red beans and rice and a 3-piece, spicy, and it's hot, like I don't mean like just room temperature. I mean like it literally came out of grease. It would go from a maybe to a when's the date?
When's the date?
When's the date? Oh. And I don't know when your favorite like month is to get married. A lot of people say that their favorite months are like holidays, but lately, like most of the girls that I've met say they don't want a holiday. I don't mean like that. I don't mean like that. But I mean like they want their own special day.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure that's a good question for you. When you get married, what's a month you want to get married on? And is it important to have your own special day that you can look back on afterwards?
I think I don't have a special day that I want to get married on, but I do have a special day that I want to be proposed to.
Okay.
And that's January 26th. That's the day I got baptized.
Okay, so you would tell your current boyfriend like January 26th is
single.
The day. I mean like if you were having this conversation. Yeah, January 26th would be the day that he would have to propose.
Yeah,
but
outside.
It would be kind of weird though if he like wanted to surprise you. You see what I'm saying? Like in my head, a girl tells me the exact day she wants to get married.
It could be a couple days after. It could be a couple days before.
Okay, see, I can work with that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But around that, because my birthday is January 7th. Mm-hmm. So I don't want it too close and I don't want it too far.
Because you got guys out there that want to like
marry
go
me?
Above and beyond. Of course, marry you, but of course go above and beyond and surprise you. They don't want to have to be like, oh, well, she knows I'm gonna propose if I'm acting weird today, even a little bit. So it's not really as big as I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you get you a chill dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's mature, but he's chill. Like give you little surprises. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'll do like a scavenger hunt. I make you chase after
a scavenger
hunt, like for real. Like obviously, we'll be right back. We're gonna pause real quick for y'all in the Playoffs of Life podcast. Peace out. Welcome back to the Playoffs of Life podcast with your host, Adrian Hatcher, and my special guest for today, Bree Miller. We kind of had like a brief interruption, but we are back. I think before we left, I was talking about scavenger hunts. For me, that would be like, that's something that I just feel like it's something you see it coming, but I can surprise you with the amount of time and effort I put into it. And then even when you see the bang, like the happy birthday or the I want to marry you for the rest of my life, like you see it coming, but you have to really like
wait.
Like, oh my God. Like,
you said I want to marry you for the rest of my life, which means we got to get married over and over and over again.
Oh my God. But you see what I mean. Yeah.
Like the movie Naked on Netflix.
With the Wayne brothers. I forgot which Wayans it is though.
The skinny one.
We'll go with
Marlon.
That. Marlon, the skinny one.
His name is Marlon.
His name is Marlon. Oh, Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, Marlon.
Okay.
From the TV show Marlon?
Mm-hmm.
Marlon.
Wait, he had a TV show?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, we're going to watch that later.
I already seen it.
You seen the whole thing?
Damn,
it was a short-ass TV show.
Oh, no, I binge. You know that.
How many seasons in Marlon?
I think it's one. I think it's one. Mm-hmm. I think... Shit.
Think. You gotta think. Go ahead.
I think it's one.
People are waiting.
I think it's one season, and it's like a 14 to 16 episodes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That's my whole statement.
I feel like it should be more than that, honestly. Like because when there was a show where it was just the both of them. You know what I'm talking about. I only know the theme song for it.
What?
It's both the Wayans brothers, and then the guy who plays their granddad was also in Friday.
The Boondocks?
No. Wait, the Wayans brothers weren't in Boondocks?
I'm uncultured.
We're gonna watch that too. We gotta watch
the Boondocks?
That. Yeah, you've seen the Boondocks, right?
I've seen like a little bit of it.
That like defined a generation. Like Boondocks was the shit.
Boondocks was aggressive.
That's the point. They even had a fried chicken episode with a pandemic and everything.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I swear. Okay. So it's Marlon, Boondocks.
Was there the fried chicken? Was the pandemic? Like they ran out of fried chicken?
They ran out of fried chicken, and people were losing their ever fucking mind. It was just like
when
real
Popeye
life.
Was out of
yeah. When the
sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. For y'all who are listening, leave a voice message about the Boondocks or any shows you want to get Bree to listen to. And if you leave it, I will let her know, and I will make sure she watches it because she got to get cultured.
I know.
But we got you.
I've seen Friday.
Yeah, you should.
Fridays.
That's a like a black
scary movie.
To get your black card, you gotta watch Friday. Scary movie.
Then I didn't get my black card till I was 18. No. Maybe 19.
19? That's cool. As long as you got it. As long as you can flash it around anytime you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But bam.
When you know you got it. It's cool when you got it and you don't really gotta flash it, but when you know you got it, you're like, y'all ain't gotta ask me no questions. I know what I'm talking about as a black man and woman.
I think we should make that a thing and brand it.
What?
Like a card that's black.
Oh my god, we got good ideas.
Well, maybe like a white card that says black.
You don't think it'd be a little bit racist though? To have like a white, like literally a white card and a black card and say, you know what? It's a gimmick though.
Yeah.
So it's not like people should be offended. But I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that would be offended if we came up with that.
And guess what they're called?
Hypocrites.
No.
There's another word.
Yes.
Drop it.
Haters.
Oh, haters. Yes, haters
Trolls.
for sure. Trolls as well. Yes.
And guess what they can do?
Sucker. Oh,
suck it.
I gotta make this mature. So I was about to say, you know what, fuck it, suck a dick. Yo, my parents may listen to this though. It's already too late. We're gonna continue. We're just gonna go.
Go where?
Go past what I just said. I just said sucker.
On your podcast?
Yeah.
At least I didn't say it.
Yeah, I didn't say it. You didn't say it. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
I don't do that.
You don't do that?
No.
You don't suck?
No.
All right, y'all.
Don't your parents listen to this?
Yeah.
That's why I said no.
Okay.
I mean, that's not why I said no, because I don't do those things. I'm a virgin.
Next question. I'm just gonna go to the next question too. We real on this pod.
No, not if your parents are listening.
Let's see. I'm so distracted. Yo, okay, no, I got you. Can you've told me before about you being in foster care and how that really impacted your life and really put you in kind of like the situation you're in. It also helped you with the confidence you have, and it basically made you the person you are today.
Yeah, but it doesn't define me.
It doesn't define you.
No.
So how would you say foster care? What did foster care do, and how was the living through foster care? How was that experience?
The experience living through it it freaking sucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The system is so crappy. The government sucks. The government is a scam. It's a conspiracy. I had to whisper that so the government can hear. And it just taught me how to be a strong woman. It taught me how to care and how to not treat people. Because the way that I and my brother was treated, it was unacceptable, and no one should ever have to go through that. And when I get older and I'm rich and famous, if y'all need me to come pick up the kids, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And they can just chill at my house for however long you need them to. until you get your life together, because the system sucks. Okay, that's the end of my statement.
There you go. You wasn't in court, but it definitely sounded like you was. Just now. How many kids you want? Like, give us a number. Just off the top of your head.
How big is an NFL football team? 215 players, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna go with that because I don't know. So we're gonna.
So maybe a little bit under that.
Of kids?
Yeah.
Like in your lifetime, or you mean like you're adding up like a generation of people who have had kids in your family? You mean you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pop out 215 kids. I'm gonna pop out 2, and the rest I want to adopt as many families as I want, as I can.
Okay.
Because, like I said, the system sucks.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. Is adoption one of the first things that you feel like you would do in your life if you couldn't have kids? Do you feel like adoption would be like the first option?
I think even if I could have kids, that would be definitely the first option. Like, as soon as I start planning to have kids, I'm going to start looking into adopting kids as well.
Okay, awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm like, I'm saying that I don't do this now, but if I'm having sex with someone and I want to have kids and we have that conversation about having kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I will also be looking into adopting children at the same time, because just because you're not blood, that doesn't mean you're not family.
I love that. That is a great way to actually end the pod. Like, I love. Say that one more time for the audience.
Okay. Just because you're not blood, it doesn't mean that you're not family.
Man. I really like that. I really do. Well, thank you so much for being on the podcast, the Players of Life podcast with me today. I really enjoyed the conversation that we had, but most of the time we have these conversations all the time. If you are open to having Bree back on the pod, like I said, just leave me a voice message, anchor.com/playoffsoflife, or I can leave my social media handle, and I can leave Bree's social media handle in the description of the pod. Bree, let them know who you is one more time. Drop your social media so that they can know how to follow you. She coming, y'all. She on her way. Go ahead.
You can follow me on Instagram at...
She said Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
I'm just like, the gram. Go. The gram.
The gram. At...
Go ahead. At...
ITS. Dot. S.
SS. Oh, you said S. Sorry. ITS.S.
ANNA.
ANNA.
Underscore. On Snapchat.
On Snap. The Snapper. Go ahead.
The Chatter.
I like that one too. On Snapchat.
At. BIS. Dot. CUIT.
BIS. Dot. CUIT.
19. I'm Bree. And thank you for having me, Mr. Hatcher.
Oh, you are so welcome. We're going to get a Twitter in there too. If I get her to make a Twitter before I upload this pod, a real Twitter that you'll actually use, then I will put it in there. So please go follow her. Thank you one more time for coming on the pod, Bree. Really appreciate it. This will conclude. Oh, girl, no problem. I really want to have you back on just to have random conversations if you are up for it. Awesome. So this will conclude the Playoffs of Life podcast. Guys, as you know, everyone has a dream, but only you can make it reality. So we will see y'all later, guys. You like that?
That is so cute.
I added that. I like that too. All right, y'all. So peace out.
Bye.